I sometimes spend far too long trying to figure out what I found Mel detecting. This pendant had me stumped for a while. I haven't 100% solved this mystery to my satisfaction, but I at least figured out this is a golf-related pendant. A few weeks ago I found this item here that I believe to be a coin, but all the detail that may have been on its face are long gone. I can just make out one tiny detail, I think, but this is a mystery that will haunt me a little while longer. And just this past weekend I found this. I didn't film it coming out of the ground because at first it seemed like a penny. Sometimes zinc pennies come out very rough and chewed up like this coin, but the reading on my detector was a bit high, higher than I usually get for a penny. I was thinking and hoping, based on the high reading, that it was silver. It felt rather light in my hands though, but that's to be expected for something this small. I was fearful that it was play money made out of aluminum. Well, I got home and carefully looked at it under a loupe and had to move it around. The one side is really beat up, with nothing to be seen. But the edge has the pattern of a dime, and most important, it doesn't have a core that a clad dime would have. In my mind at this point, this is more promising. Then on the reverse of this item is the tiniest of 3 partial details. Some letters are present, part of the word united. This has to be a dime, and sure enough, there are several leaves right next to a few vertical lines. Could this be a Roosevelt silver dime? Well, the leaves don't match up quite right. Let's check out a mercury dime. I think we got it. This is a mercury dime. I'm 99% certain. This most likely fell victim to a fire. It could have been a casualty to a burn pit, mistakenly dropped in some trash that was later burned. Or maybe 2 kids were sitting around a campfire, joking, singing, playing games, and they got into a heated match of heads or tails. The one kid grabs the coin from the other and quickly said, "Heads I win, tails you lose," and he flipped it just a bit too aggressively. Upset at first, they actually like watching it sit there in the embers, a sort of science experiment to see how much it would melt. Unfortunately, it's only worth the silver value. It won't display very nicely in my coin collection, but I do feel a lot better knowing this mystery is solved.